What's up? It's Destiny. Sometimes I go by Black Bobby. Bobby Black, my alter ego or nickname or whatever. Sometimes I go by Black Bobby. The first book that I wanted to review, because the movie is coming out today, is The Hate U Give. I read it yesterday, or listened to it on an audiobook yesterday because I wanted to review it. So The Hate U Give is a story about a 16-year-old girl named Star who witnesses her friend Khalil get shot and killed by a police officer. This book takes you through her journey of grief, anger, loneliness, and then eventually self-realization. To me, the book read like a historical fiction on current events. I don't know what you would call that, but I call it a historical fiction on current events. Now, this book was written by Angie Thomas. She originally wrote this book to be a short story when she was in college. The book was inspired by the shooting and killing of Oscar Grant. There was a movie made about him, Fruitvale Station, if you've heard of that. It was starring Michael B. Jordan. Later on, after the killings of Trayvon Martin, Tamir Rice, Mike Brown, and Sandra Bland, all of their stories ended up being combined to make this novel. Angie Thomas said she was very much inspired by Tupac and his music, and most notably, The Hate U Give. Little infants, fucks everybody. Thug life. This book very much covers that. She began writing this book during a time where police brutality was really being highlighted, still being highlighted. She was quoted to say, "I wanted to make sure I approached it not just in anger, but with love even." What I got from the book, it covered so many topics in the African American community. The one that's most in our face is police brutality, the Black Lives Matter movement. It really, really highlighted what W.E. Du Bois called double consciousness, a two-ness, that conflicting feeling of being American, but also being Black. Those feelings are constantly at war. What we've come to call code switching. It's that you talk one way at home, and then when somebody calls on the phone, you like, "Oh yes, of course, Sharon, we could, yeah. Oh yeah, I'll be there right away." That sort of thing. She discusses how tiring that is to constantly try to move between two worlds, to be accepted and also to go home and be yourself. Another big one is Black culture being appropriated. One of my favorite quotes from the book is, "Being Black is dope until being Black is hard," which I was just like, right? But it also talks about Black culture in general, blended families, community, how you feel when you want to make it out, but then also you don't want to forget where you come from. It was very poetic at times as well. I love the book. I think it was a much needed book. If the movie is anything like the book, then it's gonna be really freaking good. And if you've seen Men of Honor, Soul Food, Barbershop 2, the same person that directed and produced those films, he's also producing The Hate U Give and directing it as well. So I'll put a link of the trailer in my bio. Go check it out. If you like it, go see the movie. So I'm going to see it tonight, so I'm gonna be there. But I think it's gonna be pretty legit. This is the first of many book reviews. I read quite a bit, and I'm going to start curating book lists. If you have any questions or you would like to see me review a book, let me know. But yeah, this will be the start of many book reviews and YouTube page coming soon. Until then, bye.